today we are back and modding the KA once again. So in this video we have got a few little things to do. It's nothing really fancy, but it's some little touches that I wanted to make a quick video on and while we install. So first of all, this item on the top, as you can see, is a Ford badge. Don't mind the sort of stickiness on it. So obviously this is the original front badge that was on the car. If you excuse all the peeled paint here, you can see that the original Ford badge that was underneath that paint has faded and will basically come off at some point. And when I first got the car I painted this black, and obviously it didn't really set very well because I didn't primer it properly. But yeah, so the badge had faded, I painted it black, it didn't work, and obviously since then, even though this is the rear badge, but as you can see I did buy these black sort of gel overlays, but they don't actually have the proper badge underneath, so what you're supposed to do is stick these over the original badge, so the original badge is still underneath, but since all this paint had peeled I couldn't really do that, so I've just stuck it directly onto the front of the car. So basically all I'm going to be really correcting today is taking this off, putting the original Ford badge here onto the car, sticking it properly on, and then sticking the overlay over the top of it, just so the car can have at least a little bit of originality still in it, and if someone wanted to take the black badges off at a later date they wouldn't be without a badge. So basically yeah, that's the reason I'm doing that. It's only a small touch, but it's something I wanted to do. Now the next thing is a proper mod. This isn't something that originally comes with the car. So these, if I just find a place to open up the packaging here, this is some KA decals. In fact, if I can properly, there you go, there is 2 of them. And where are these supposed to go, you may ask? So, I'll move this chair out of the way. Excuse the mud, obviously this car's been driven places, but these are supposed to go on the bottom of the doors here, and it's just a small touch that I thought could make the car look pretty cool. Sometimes you see people with like long stripes that go down the side with the KA badge on it, but I just thought I'd go simple and just get a KA badge. So yeah, overall those are the 2 things we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to start with this badge. Obviously I'll get some more light on the front of the car so you guys can actually see. So yeah, all we really have to do for this step is, there you go, just peel that off. It doesn't look very nice underneath because this has had to be reapplied a couple of times, but I will just be putting some new adhesive on the back and hoping that works out. Yeah, this has seen better days, but hopefully it's just going to go over that very nice and look, well, nicer. That's the idea. And as an update on the plates that I installed in the last video, someone did comment saying that, oh, these are illegal, you can't have these, but in fact these do meet the number plate legal requirements. These are made of a reflective material, they're not illegal, so thanks for the concern, but I did make sure that these were 100% road legal. So to ensure these badges don't fall off, I have chosen to use some proper 3M tape. So that's going to go on the underside. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do the overlay. That might just, the adhesive is still quite sticky, so I'm just going to try and quickly put that on there. Oh, my camera does not want to focus on this. There we go. So under certain light, yes, it looks great. It's not perfect because obviously it's been taken off and on multiple times, but it's as good as we're going to get. It looks good, and obviously, as I say, if I get rid of the black look at some point, I can just revert to the original badge. Obviously our next step in terms of badges will be to get a rear badge, because this is the state of the rear badge. I have sanded it down because this was also painted, but yeah, it doesn't look great, so we need to get another one of those. It's hard enough finding a front one. This was really lucky to find for £3, but yeah, we'll have to get a rear at some point. Okay, so this is the situation I've done with the tape. It's just got the 2 bits either end and then this middle bit to keep it in place. So now I've got the fun job of sticking it all down. So yeah, this is what it looks like without a badge, by the way. You can sort of see some of the sticky stuff from when I last had the badge on there, but yeah, let's get to sticking this down. Okay, so now all the tape is peeled off. We can just I would also like to apologise for the wind noise. Obviously, to get good light in here at the moment I have to have both the doors open, but today I've chosen to film on the windiest day we've had this week, so that's wonderful. But now we've got to move on to the job. Obviously I've just got to clean all this off, but yeah, we're going to move on to sticking these on there and it's going to look pretty fresh. Yeah, I'm not doing a professional cleaning job by far, but this is just to get all this mud and stuff off. Okay, so now that that's all clear, I think what I'm going to do, so obviously the car has like this weird angling line that goes this way and makes it really awkward to stick this, but I think I'm going to go from this, I'm sure it comes across, but yeah, this line here, and then yeah, that's where the logo will go. I've got to dry it a bit more first, so we'll get to that in a second. So I'm hoping this little stand I've made out of a paint can will hold, just so we can do this. But yeah, so my idea is it will go along the line like that, and that should look okay. So I'm just going to go full send and do it. Okay, I'm hoping I've applied that correctly. Okay, I think that'll be good enough. Just gotta hope this all sticks. Okay, cool. Awesome. There are a few bubbles in it, but I think that's just from stone chips and stuff. I can't really get that out, so yeah, that's fine. That looks really cool, if I'm honest. So obviously when you're looking at it from afar, you're not going to notice it really, but it is just a small touch to add to the black accents. But I think that does look pretty cool, if I'm honest. I'm sure it will look better outdoors instead of in my garage, but now we've got to do the other side, so I've got to rearrange the car quickly. Okay, that should give us enough space for this side. Oh, and it's even muddier on here. Great. Okay, we're going to need our bucket then. Okay, so this side is now done. I am going to pull it out into the light here so you guys can get a proper view of both sides. So you can't really get a proper idea of how it looks, but I mean, I'm happy with the finished result. Obviously, if the car was not completely dirty, then I'm sure it would look better, but both sides, I think that's smartened the look up a little. So yeah, I'm rather happy with today's jobs we've done. So yeah, all I can really say is thank you for watching this one. I'm quite happy with how everything turned out. So I'm hoping it made a cool little video. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.